When I sat down to film this look, I had no idea what I wanted to do, but I I totally love the way that it turned out. So if you want to see how I got this, then just keep on watching. As always, I'm priming my lids with Sandstone Pearl Shadowsense. It helps to cancel out any veins or redness on my lids and just gives a nice base to start off with. Then I'm going in with Copper Rose Shadowsense on a fluffy brush and applying that, and then I go back in with a clean brush to blend it all out. Next, I'm taking Smoked Topaz and kind of carving out that outer corner on a little tiny blending brush, and then I go back in with a clean brush and blend it all out again. So I'm going to do it again on my other eye so you can kind of see how I carve that out. I want it to be like lifted upwards to help open up my eyes and create that smoky cat eye effect. And then the trick with this is just to keep blending with a clean brush. Then on a smaller blending brush, I'm going to take Mocha Java and blend that into the crease as well, just to kind of make the transition all seamless. Then I'm taking Smoked Topaz again on the small fluffy brush and applying it to my inner corners to create a really nice halo effect. Then I go back in with a clean blending brush to blend it all out. Next, to brighten up the center of my lid, I'm going in with Lemon Quartz Shadowsense. This is a light matte pale yellow color, and I like it a lot more than I expected to. This is going to really help brighten up the center of my lids and create that halo effect. And then I'm going in with Gold Shimmer Shadowsense just right over the top of it. So I put the lemon quartz down to really brighten it, and then the gold shimmer to give it that shine. Next, I go back and add a little bit more of that Smoked Topaz to deepen up that crease. My trick to a really clean, put together, darker eye look is to clean up that outer edge with a pointed Q-tip and some Fuchs makeup remover. It just sharpens it up and makes it look clean. And then, of course, I did all of my eyeliner off camera, so I used Black Sense for that, and I've really been loving the Black Sense, so it's our black eyeliner. And then I'm applying a generous coat of our black lashsense, and I always go through and comb through it with a metal lash comb because our formulation can be kind of wet at first, and so this helps keep it from clumping together. So I really struggle with applying lashes on camera, but I attempted. I am using the Vixen lashes in the style Giselle, and a trick with lashes is to apply your glue and then blow on it and kind of let it get a little bit tacky, and then apply the lash to the center of your lid and then adjust the outer corner first, and then you can adjust the inner corner. And look at the difference that makes. These lashes are so gorgeous. Moving on to my face, I wanted a fuller coverage foundation for this look, so I'm using 1.5 pumps of my Makesense foundation in the shade Cream Beige. And then I take our natural powder and I'm going to sprinkle that into my foundation. And what this is going to do, it's going to help thicken it up and make it more full coverage. So I just use the back of a makeup brush to mix that up, and then I just apply it to my face. And I have been using a stippling brush to apply my foundation, and I've really been liking it. So I just kind of pat it on and then blend it in. And this brush is a Real Techniques stippling brush. Now, to take care of my dark circles, I am using Candlelight Shadowsense. It has a peachy tone, so it's going to help cancel out my dark circles. And it's also crease proof, so it's not going to settle into my fine lines. I absolutely love this. For bronzer, I am using our Bronze Blushsense on our Senegence stippling brush, and I'm just going to blend that into my face wherever I want some warmth. So generally in like a 3 down the side of my face, so on my cheekbones, underneath my jaw, and all along my forehead. For blush, I didn't want to go with anything too pink since my eyes are more intense, so I am using our Chocolate Cherry Blushsense and just stippling that on with a Real Techniques brush. Since I already corrected my dark circles, I'm just going to go in and highlight underneath my eyes, and I've really been liking using just a lighter shade of the Makesense foundation. So this is the shade Porcelain, and as you can see, it's a very yellow shade, which once blended out, it's actually going to help really brighten up underneath my eyes. I'm going to go back in with the Porcelain Makesense foundation and highlight my forehead, nose, and chin just to help balance out the entire look. And I'm using a Senegence flat top brush to blend all of this out. Now, I don't normally contour, but for this look I felt like I needed to, so I'm using Garnet Shadowsense and a really flat, dense foundation brush to blend that out. I just apply the tiniest bit underneath my cheekbones and then blend it. And you can see I'm blending backwards. I don't want to bring it towards my lips, otherwise it will look kind of muddy, so I bend backwards up into my hairline. I'm setting the perimeter of my face with our bronze dust to add just a little bit more warmth and glow to my face. I really, really love this powder. And then I'm going in with some pearlizer foundation and applying that to my cheekbones and down my nose and on the top of my lips, just to give my face a nice highlight. Now that my face is done, I'm coming back to finish my eyes, so I'm applying Mocha Java Shadowsense all underneath my lash line, and I'm kind of applying it pretty sloppily and bringing it down quite a bit to make it really smoky. Then I'm going to take smoked topaz on a smaller, stiffer brush and apply it just to the outer half of my lower lash line to darken it up a little bit. Then I'm going back in with that first brush to blend the two colors together and really smoke it out. Then I'm applying lemon quartz Shadowsense to my inner corners to really brighten them up, and then I apply gold shimmer Shadowsense right on top of that to give it some sparkle. I lined my waterline with Onyx Shadowsense, and obviously I struggled to film it on camera, so you don't get to see that, but then I'm applying a generous coat of our black lashsense mascara. I'm applying a ton of this, and this is the best, most waterproof mascara you will ever use in your entire life. I'm obsessed with it. So my brows are micro shaded, as you can tell, but they need a touch-up, so I have been filling them in lately. I've been mixing Mocha Java Shadowsense with a tiny bit of Onyx to make it a little bit more ashy, and I just go fill them in with a angled brush. I don't even know where this angled brush is from. I think it's a BH Cosmetics angled brush, but I'm not positive. To finish off the look, I'm using hazelnut lipsense, and lately I've really been liking to outline my lips first and then fill them in. So I just use the tip of the brush to outline them, and then I fill it in. And obviously I do 3 coats, but you guys have seen me do this a million times, so I'm only showing you one, and then I just top it off with our glossy gloss. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more.